I'm like not answer, my connection keeps saying it's unstable, so people keep breaking up. So I'm hoping it cooperates. I'm actually, I'm from New Jersey, so I'm up here in New Jersey at my sister's house. She just had her third baby, so I'm up here helping her, but I'm unfamiliar with the internet connection, so I'm getting these unstable messages. So hopefully you can hear me, but if not, maybe Linda just interject and say like pause. And I was trying to pull up my iPhone to log on a different way, so if we need to do that, we will. But can everyone hear me so far? Uh-oh, I think we froze. Can everybody hear me? Yeah,
you're back.
Okay. All right. Okay, great. Sorry, it was a delayed reaction there. Okay, so yeah, so as Linda mentioned, I left my corporate job last year and I started a wellness business. So I target corporations to help their employees with things like burnout, increase engagement through things like lunch and learns and mental health challenges. So that's really my core business. But one thing I've been trying to do over the last few months is really try and partner with brands that are better for you, cleaner, low toxicity or no toxicity, just to kind of coincide with the wellness business. So recently I got involved with a company called Beauty Counter, which they do all, they're the leading clean beauty company. So they do skincare, makeup, body products. Anyone familiar with Beauty Counter already? If you could just raise your hand. Okay, good. So we will learn a little bit about them. Oh, Renee is. Yes, I figured when you said you worked for Arbonne, Renee. So good. You are in that space. I love it. Yeah, so we'll go into, I wanted to focus today more on the skincare segment, but a couple other things I'm involved in. If people are interested, I started becoming an affiliate with a wine company that does all wines without additives. So a lot of the grocery store wine, they'll put dyes and extra things in there that shouldn't be in there just to mass produce it. So I'm working with a company called Dry Farm that is all clean family-owned wineries. I also started representing essential oils, which I'm sure a lot of people are involved with here. So yeah, so today I figured we'd focus on skincare since the world of clean brands is massive. So I am going to share my screen. Okay. And like I said, Linda or someone just interject if things are not cooperating. Okay. So today's topic for all you wonderful ladies is leave your skincare chemicals at the door. And I want to focus on some things to avoid when it comes to ingredients, as well as alternatives. So from an alternative standpoint, because I'm connected with Beauty Counter, I can talk about those products, but there are other clean brands out there. So I do want to make this educational first and foremost. Okay. So Beauty Counter, their mission is to get safer products into the hands of everyone. And I want to start with just showing this video of why the company even got started in the first place. One really astounding stat that kind of brought me on board with Beauty Counter was the fact that the skincare industry is highly unregulated. So when you think about food, you know, we kind of rely on the FDA to make sure that they're giving us products that are not contaminated. We would assume the same with skincare, right? And other products that we're putting on our bodies daily. And that's not the case. So one thing I learned recently was in the UK, there's 1,800 ingredients that go into personal care items that are banned. So they're not allowed to put them in any other products in the UK. Canada, out of those 1,800, only has laws around 600 of the 1,800. Can anyone guess how many are banned in the US?
50.
Close, 30. Okay, so out of 1,800 toxic products, the US has a ban on 30. So just think about that, and probably how many more ingredients are just being added over the years with all these man-made ingredients. So I'm going to can people hear that? Looks like the sound is not working. Share sound. Okay, let's see.
You assume that the products you use every
Can you all
if you're
hear
like
that or
most
no? You can hear it? Okay. I cannot. So as long as you can.
people, you assume that the products you use every day on your face, in your hair, on your skin are safe. They've been proven safe by the FDA or people in white lab coats or someone. Well, the truth is, the beauty industry is barely regulated. And by that, we mean it's regulated by one set of laws, which includes 1.5 pages on the $62 billion beauty industry, and that law was passed in 1938. While we're on history, since World War II, over 85,000 chemicals have been introduced to the market. These chemicals show up in products we use every day, and fewer than 10% have been tested for their effects on human health. We think this is madness, and we're doing something about it. First, we make safer products. We're proud to be the leader in cleaner beauty. But that was never our mountaintop. Our goal? To launch a movement. We think everyone deserves safer beauty, so we're fighting to get the laws changed. The thing is, movements aren't solo acts. We need every single voice. Call your representatives in Washington, share this video, or just, bring up the harsh realities of weak beauty industry regulation the next time you're having a glass of rosé with friends. That actually is action. That is using your voice. This isn't complicated, it's common sense. Beauty should be good for you.
Okay. So yeah, so kind of alarming when you think about the fact that we're so highly unregulated. And so really the company was founded not only to get clean beauty products out there, because at the time when they started the company 8 years ago, there weren't a lot of these brands out there that were focusing on clean, but really their mission too is to help educate people. So that's why they are mainly direct to consumers. So they have a lot of consultants, but they do also have shops in New York and LA and their website. So you don't have to go through a consultant, but they really try to mainly go direct to consumer. That way we can help spread the message. One other thing I like mentioning about the company is they are B certified. So if anybody is familiar with what B certified means, they place equal importance on people, profits, and the planet. So they try to be socially responsible in what they do. They are moving away from plastic with a lot of their packaging to be more eco-friendly. So that's another added bonus, and really trying to go beyond just making a buck. So one thing that they really focused on is what they call the never list. So this is a list of those toxic ingredients that are most commonly found in products. So I want to ask you ladies for some participation. If you have a product that's handy, like maybe a hand lotion, hand sanitizer, face wash, just go ahead and grab it. Anything that you can see the ingredients on the back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this link in the chat.
I'm going to need a magnifying glass. It's so tiny. Let me go find something else that's a bigger size. I'll be right back.
Sure.
I was gonna say, I gotta put my glasses on too. I'm listening and wanting and
I'm
talking
putting
to the
a link in the chat. So when you have your product, so just click on that. Oops. Yep. Was there a question?
No, I was just gonna say the glasses work good with my lashes.
Are the lashes banging into the lenses there?
Not at all. I actually have my glasses up on the to my nose.
Okay, good.
Okay, I see the link. I
Yes,
take the glasses
so-
off. I can see it.
So if you click on that link, what they've done is they've compiled the most common ingredients that we find in a lot of our personal care items, and they call it the Never List. So if you scroll down, just cross-check whatever you're holding in your hand there and see if any of those products make it onto whatever you're holding. Hopefully not, but oftentimes we are going to find things like sulfates in a lot of our face wash and that sort of thing.
So I got a great idea to help anybody who needs a magnifying glass. You
So
can take
if
a
you're,
picture of
let us
it
know either.
and zoom with your phone.
There
I
we
just put
go.
my glasses on.
All right. So,
No, I don't dye my hair, so I don't have to worry about that. And unfortunately, my company is from Italy, so it's high standards. So I know I'm good there.
Good, good.
well, I went and purposely picked something that I got at Walmart because I know there's going to be something on the bad list. This way,
Yeah. And
Oh,
really,
formaldehyde, yeah, nail polish and stuff.
right. And really the exercise here, it's not to make us feel bad about having these products because I mean, I'm in the process, I've changed over my skincare, but I still have makeup I'm cycling through. I still have body wash. So I really try and tell people this is more just to bring some awareness so that you're thinking about these things when then you're going out and shopping for them. It's not so that you freak out and say, oh my God, I have to change everything in my household, because that can definitely be overwhelming, but just something to pay attention to. And if you'd like, on that link there, you can actually download the Never List, and they have a little pocket-sized version of it that's like a business card that you can print out. I actually have one cut out and in my wallet, so I carry it around with me in case I'm ever buying something that isn't beauty counter that I need to cross-check those ingredients.
hey, you know, it would be a really nice idea if you could put that in an email and send it to us, like as an attachment.
Sure,
Would you be willing to do that, or?
of course. I'd
Yeah,
be
that's a
happy to.
great way to follow up with anytime you're speaking, by the way, just.
Okay. Yeah, I'm happy to. I'll do a follow-up email, Linda, for the people that couldn't make it as well, and I'll add the Never List and anything else that's relevant in here. All right. So just moving on, let's go back to screen share. So one thing we tell people is how you can get involved. So obviously we love it if people are buying the products, but beyond that, they really try to just advocate for beauty in general. So they often go lobby to try and help get new laws passed. So one thing that we ask people to do, if you wouldn't mind, is just take out your phones and text Better Beauty to the number here on the screen. And that's really going to just help get more numbers to help lobby for Congress to pass laws around the beauty category.
Okay, hold on. I'm texting this way. So you're texting it to the 52 number, okay?
52886, and then
Okay.
in the text message body, put Better Beauty. You don't need the quotations.
Okay, hold on. I'm actually doing it right now, so.
Great.
Because like I said, my company is so safe. And I actually, when I switched my makeup company, went and threw all my makeup out because it was all not safe.
Yeah.
I sent it.
So 52886, it says, reply yes to confirm your subscription to Primerica, 4 messages a month, rates apply. Are you sure that's the right?
522-886.
Yeah, no, 512.
I did it.
52886.
I did it to
Yeah.
52886 and I got back, thank you for advocating for better beauty laws. So I did.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay. Thank you, Carlene.
I did it too.
Oh,
Same
okay.
message.
You know what I did? I did 522. I did 2 2s and 1 8 instead of the other. I apologize.
No worries. Thank you all for doing that.
Yes.
Okay. So let's see here. My screen is frozen. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'd love to survey the group and see what you're currently doing for skincare. So if you can either throw these in the chat or just take yourself off mute. Are you someone that has a whole skincare regimen? The more products, the better. That would be a 1. And then
I'm a
2
1.
would be you're open to a new routine. 3 would be 1 and done. And 4 is I wash my face in the shower with water and don't use any products.
That's probably what.
Which actually my
Carlita-
mom told me the other day and I was like horrified.
What are the options again?
So 1 would be you're a skincare junkie like me. The more products, the better. 2 would be you're open to a new routine. You want to take better care of your skin. 3 is 1 and done. You're a minimalist when it comes to skincare. And then 4 would be you don't use anything.
I'm a 3.
Okay, Renee is a junkie like me. No surprise since you work for a beauty company. Okay,
I'm a
lot
1
of
also.
3s. Okay,
I'm a 1.
all right.
You're a
And then
natural beauty, Tam.
you are.
I know.
Well, we all are. We all are.
Hey, if
Okay.
you knew how old I was, you would be like shocked because that's how well I take care of my skin.
Well, sometimes it's genetics.
It's the New York.
Yeah, we're very thick
I believe
skinned.
it. All right, so we've got a lot of 1s and 3s. So one thing I'm gonna let you gals do is take a skincare quiz if you would like to. And this is just gonna help you determine if there is something new that you're looking for and also what type of skin you have. So a lot of beauty products, they'll parcel it out by combination skin, oily skin, or dry skin. So this could help you navigate that. I know that I never knew what skin type I had for a long time. So this can help with that. So I put that link in the chat and I'll give everyone, it's only a few questions. So I'll give people a minute to answer that if you'd like.
All right, let's see.
And once you get your results, feel free to throw those in the chat. Okay. We've got a counter match, counter control.
I don't see the question, so I don't know.
Did you click on that link, Renee?
Yeah, but it said,
Okay.
it asked me to leave the chat, leave the.
Yeah, so
If you
you
scroll
have to-
down,
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. You have to shrink down the Zoom and open up a different screen to answer the questions. There we go. So I got the age defying, mature skin, which I completely am deeply and mortally offended.
listen, that's what I use, Linda.
What?
I use the countertop. Yeah, I started using anti-aging products in my 20s.
So did I. That's probably why I didn't have to put the wrinkle part because I already, I took care of them a long time ago before they started. And I still use one, so.
Yeah, think of it as prevention, not necessarily that you need, because you were putting in there probably that you wanted to be mindful of aging and wrinkles, and that's why it generated it.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, so basically they for blemish prone skin, I saw Carlene, you came back as counter control. That one is pretty potent. I will say that would be like for someone that might have like cystic acne. So I try and tell people, if you're worried about blemishes, counter match, which is really for normal skin. That's kind of more of a mild version. And then you can use things like an acne spot treatment, or they have an all over treatment, but counter control is very drying. So I usually tell people, unless you have like very bad acne, I usually try and sway people to use the counter match or the counter time. Counter match also does have anti-aging elements to it, but the true anti-aging line is counter time. So Linda, that would be more what came back for you. And then the other ladies, I know counter match, that's sort of the basic for normal skin. And then
Linda and I are almost the same age. That's the funniest thing.
Well, but you have different skincare concerns, right? So
Oh, yeah.
that's why they
Yeah.
ask you, what are you looking to do? Some people are worried. Some people are worried about moisture. So the other thing I like, and just something to keep in mind, because I know that we've got a lot of minimalists, and that's great. But just keep things like this in mind for other people in your family or friends. They do have some products for kids. It's like a kid's body wash. Men's products. Oh my gosh, I've been cringing when I look at the back of an Old Spice deodorant or body wash. So I actually just got one of my guy friends on the men's line, and he's now using the face wash and the moisturizer. But they also have shave products. So just keep it in mind for other people that that you may want to get the word out to. Okay. And then I'm just throwing in here any other products I thought people might be interested in. Their number one seller is a vitamin C serum, which is nice because that brightens skin. They have a resurfacing peel I love, which I put on it. That's supposed to turn over your skin cells. The cleansing balm, that would be if you have trouble getting off makeup. And then a charcoal clay mask. And then they have body products. What's that?
Oh, I said I love charcoal. I didn't realize I was unmuted, but I love charcoal, man. That makes my skin feel so good.
I like that feedback. And then they have a body care line too. So they also have shampoo, body wash, makeup remover. If you're thinking about I use those wipes right now, and every day we're putting them on our eyes, and it might have those toxic products in them. So just things to think about. Sunscreen. Sunscreen's a big one I want to talk to people about. There are ingredients that are in sunscreen that are highly toxic. So whether you're buying Beauty Counter or not, look for a non-nano product. It'll usually have zinc oxide as the first ingredient. So when you're buying sunscreen this summer, look for a zinc oxide. They start with the letter O. These ingredients, do not buy those. And then they just launched a clean deodorant. So this is another big one. I feel like there's been a lot of hype around natural deodorants, because think about the products that you're using daily. So even if you're not a big makeup person, like what are you putting on your skin daily? Lotion, maybe deodorant. In the summer, hopefully sunscreen. So think about maybe trying to swap out those products for more natural versions. Their deodorant, it's aluminum free. So that's what you want to look for with a natural deodorant. The nice thing too is you buy this package once and then you just buy refills. So it's helping from an environmental standpoint, because you're not, keep buying new packaging. So I kind of like that feature as well. Okay, so now just moving into skincare tips, I wanted to put a few just general skincare tips. Obviously with the beauty company, they promote regimens, which I don't like to push people to use more products than they need. And I know what came back today was we have a mixed group with some one and dones. So what I would suggest is, if you decide to start moving over to clean beauty, I would try to stay consistent with whatever you're using as far as clean. So what do I mean by that? Let's say that and this is a live example, my guy friend who started to use the Countermans, he was alternating between his Beauty Counter face wash and then his Old Spice face wash. And it just counteracts the two, because you're going from clean to then putting chemicals on your face to then clean to chemicals. So I would say that if you are going to move over, maybe you're using a clean wash, use a clean moisturizer. Don't keep using your clean and clear moisturizer that you're putting on after you're putting on a clean product. Does that make sense? Okay, great. A few other skincare tips I want to throw in here. Wear sunscreen. Can I just get a show of hands? Does anyone wear sunscreen daily? Like maybe it's in your moisturizer? No. Okay. Okay, good. Mixed group, but that is one of the best things you can do to prevent sun damage and wrinkles. So I highly suggest, I don't like the feel of sunscreen, so I totally get not smearing traditional sunscreen all over you, but I wear it in my moisturizer, my tinted moisturizer.
Yeah, if I'm going outside, I reach for it, but I spend so much of my life in front of the computer inside that it seems
Yeah.
crazy to put on sunscreen if I don't even see the sun.
Right. Well, just be careful if you're next to a window, because that can actually, you can be getting rays that way, even if you're next to a window. Same thing with driving in the car. Like you might think, oh, I'm in the car, but if the window's down and that direct sunlight is hitting you.
I put sunscreen on, you can tell because I got a white spot because that's where my watch is. But I have to put my retinol cream has
Oh,
has SPF 25 in it. And let me tell you, I found out the hard way when I put it up near my eyes.
Will add that my esthetician, I can't verify this, but my esthetician said that it's good to wear sunscreen in front of a computer because of the blue light.
Oh. You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Heidi got me these glasses because of the blue light.
Yeah, I feel so too. I feel I'm
Yeah.
not used to wearing glasses.
Yeah, that's a good point, Christy. Yep. Second tip is to moisturize. How many people moisturize daily after they wash their face?
I moisturize
Okay.
my whole body,
Yes, moisturizing is the
especially the elbows.
elbows, knees, everything.
I have the elbows.
Oh, and especially now our hands too. So with all the hand sanitizer, our hands are getting really launching a combo product, a hand sanitizer, and it also has a serum to help moisturize so that we're not stripping the moisture when we're putting on hand sanitizer 3 times a day. So I'll let you ladies know when that comes out. That's going to be at the end of the month. But yeah, the number one thing to do is just moisturize. So you get out of the shower at night or in the morning, just always put on moisturizer, because that's what's going to keep your skin hydrated. It's going to prevent wrinkles. Okay, third tip I learned recently. I love hot showers. I don't know if anybody else does, but someone on our team was like, do not wash your face with scalding water, which I do pretty much every day. So I want to pass along this tip, to shower with warm water or cool water, at least when you're washing your face. So maybe, and really you should be doing this with your body too, because that's going to dry out your skin and make it, dehydrated a bit more. So if you can, just turn down that water temperature a little bit. Okay, fourth tip I learned recently. So I use everything all over when I was using products, but one tip I learned is that you actually don't have to rub it in at all. So like some people hear like, oh, upward circles. I learned you don't even need to do that. You can literally just put products on your fingertips and just pat like this until it's all in. And that's going to be the most gentle on your skin. And I'm sure you ladies have heard under the eye is the most sensitive area. So especially that, just dab. Don't be wiping concealer, eye cream, just dab whatever you're doing. And then drink a lot of water. Once again, just going back to the hydration. So this is hydrating from inside out. So we want to have the moisturizer external, the water internal. Really, it's the number one thing we could do for our skin in general, is just to drink a lot of water and stay hydrated. A couple other things I didn't throw on here, but try to be mindful about touching your face. So I do this a lot too, where I might be like on a call and I'm like this, or scratching or rubbing my face throughout the day, then we're putting that bacteria on our faces. So just try and be mindful of that. And also wiping our phones. So trying to disinfect our phones regularly, because when we're up talking on the phone, that's bacteria that's touching how many countertops throughout the day that then we're putting on our faces. Okay. I don't want to go too product heavy with you ladies. So if people are interested in makeup, I'm happy to, you know, go through some things, but I don't want to, like I said, I want to make this more educational. So I guess let me know in the chat if there is anything and I can kind of circle back with you on makeup. But yeah, they basically have this flawless in 5, they call it, where it's 5 products that you can put on in 5 minutes or less. And that's really for more that minimalist mentality where it's like, oh, I'd like to wear a little bit of makeup, but like, I don't want to spend all day doing a whole regimen. If you're interested in that, I could comment what those products are. So a couple just promotions and other ways to get involved. They do 20% off your first order if anyone is interested in trying anything out. They also have this Band of Beauty membership where you can get free products and product credit. So I'm happy to circle back with people on that. If you think that this information is valid to your network of people, I'm happy to host what we call a pop-up. And then you can actually earn rewards, either free product or 50% off product. So really, like I said, the big thing is just getting the word out, even if people aren't buying Beauty Counter, but they're at least aware now of things that they should be paying attention to, and just understanding that the industry is not regulated. So we have to be paying better attention to labels. So yeah, so reach out to me if you would like to host a pop-up. We can make it fun, do like a wine night or and just get all your friends together and talk skincare. And then the last thing I want to mention is I know there are a lot of people out of work right now. So if you know of anyone that is either looking for a side gig or is just out of work, stay-at-home moms even, we have a lot of those on our team, just anyone that could be looking for a side income, then please let me know and I'd be happy to talk to them about actually being on the Beauty Counter team. And that is all I have for you all. So would love any comments, questions. Stop sharing my screen.